Hi everyone, this is Miss Tech, and today you're watching how to use Google Meet on EdTech support. So today I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Meet and how to use all the tools in Google Meet. So let's get started. The first step is to go to Google, go to your Google Meet, this Meet right here icon, click on it. And once that loads up, you're going to be able to start a new meeting. Click on the new meeting button, and then there's three options. I'm usually using get a meeting link to share because then I can post it on Google Classroom, and then the students or if I'm hosting another meeting can join, get the link in advance, and then just have it when they need to join. So I'm going to press get a meeting link to share, and then the link is going to generate, and then you go right here where these two pieces of paper are, two rectangles, and you press copy. Click on it, and it says copied meet link. So now I know it's on my clipboard. So I can go ahead and close this out and then open my Google Classroom. Or if you're sending it in an email or wherever you're sending it, you can post it there. But I just wanted to show you that I'm going to click on my Google Classroom. And I'm going to post it as a material. Give it just a second to load. The reason I post it as a material is because, as you know, it's just going to be a link for them to click on, and I don't want it to be an assignment because I want to keep this link up the whole year. Now, this is a demo class. There's no actual students in it. So I'm just going to click on classwork to make a new material. Press create, material, and then I'm going to title it Google Meet link number 2 because I made one earlier. I'm just going to delete the other one I made. I'm going to go ahead and press please join our Google, oops, forgot the G. Google Meet by clicking on the link. Now, you can add it here in the directions and also add it here as a link. So I'm going to do both just to show you. So I'm going to press Control V paste anything you have your copyboard to your clipboard, or you can 2-finger click and then press paste. Then I'm going to add the link right here, add, go to link, and I'm going to do the same thing, Control V. So now they really have it in two places. They can click either one. This is awesome because it gets a little Google Meet icon. And then I'm just going to add it to my Google Meet link topic so the students can easily find it and keeps my Google Classroom organized. I'm going to go ahead and press post. And so now the students have access to the link, but unless I start the meeting, because it's my Google Meet link, they can't join it. So that's one of the awesome things about Google Meet. So now for you as a teacher to join the Google Meet to start the meeting, all you do is click on your material you posted here. Either one you can click on. I'm going to click on this one right here. And it's going to open your Google Meet room. And then, of course, depending on if you're starting early, you can always turn off your mic and your video. And then once it's ready to start, turn that on. So these buttons are pretty much the standard buttons here. It's the mic to turn it off and on. And when it's gray and black like this, it's on. If you click on it, it will turn red and it has a line through it. That's how you know it's off. Same for the camera. Once you click on it, it will turn red and your camera is off. So you'll get this sign right here, ready to join. And I'm going to go ahead and press join now, this green button. And listen for the sound. Okay, that little beep sound means your meeting has started and you have entered the room. Um, and pretty up here, there's some standard buttons that will get familiar with. The little people icon here is shows you who's in the meet, and then this little chat box is how you access your chat. Down here at the bottom, you're gonna have the mic and the video, the two buttons we went over, and this one in the middle is how you leave the call. Now, you're not gonna want to leave the call until all of your students or participants who are in your meeting have left first. So we're going to go over that in a little bit about how you can remove your participants in your meeting so that you can end the call safely. Down here, there's also some buttons, the CC, turn on your captions. In order for this to work, it's beneficial for you to turn it on and the students so it will pick up what the person who is talking is saying in the meet and put it into text. Pretty cool. And then present now. You will need this button, present now. It's the box with the arrow pointing up, and this is how you share your screen. So I'm going to first invite someone to this meeting so you can see a couple other features. So in order to invite someone, there's one way you can do it up here, and then there's some details down here you could the box is covering it, but you can give to someone so they can join. But I like to do it this way. I go to the people up here and just give it a second. Okay. And then it's going to be an invite. Add people right here. Sorry, not invite. Add people. You click on that. And then you're going to be able to type in the person's name or email. So I'm going to type in the person's name. So I just sent the invite. To protect that person's privacy, I pause the recording real quickly. But pretty soon they're going to join the meeting. When you invite someone, it sends them an email saying like happening now, join the Google Meet. So that's an awesome way to add people. Okay, so add people is how you invite them. And then once they join, we will go ahead and present. And I'm also going to show you this feature of how you can change the setup, like if you want a tile mode or if you want the presenter to be the main focus. So our participant has joined. Thank you. So now I'm going to go into present now mode. Present now. Click on the present now, the box with the arrow pointing up. And it gives you these three options. Your entire screen, a window, and a Chrome tab. I'm only using your entire screen or a Chrome tab. That sound that just went off, that means someone joined your room. It's a little delayed, but that's okay. So I'm first going to click on your entire screen because I'm going to want to switch through different tabs. And tabs are these things here up at the top. So I'm going to click on your entire screen. And then everyone in your meeting will see your screen. Now, you click on this box so that it highlights blue around it and then press share. If you wanted to view both the Google Meet tab and what you're presenting, you would have to open two different windows or have the tab resize extension so that it easily separates two different windows so that you can still see your participants in the meeting and what you're presenting. Now, in that mode, they'll still see your whole screen as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the Google Classroom. So now this is what is presenting in the Google Meet. If you wanted to present a video, you're going to go ahead and stop presenting and switch to a Google Chrome tab. And underneath a Google Chrome tab, you will see that it says like best for videos or animation. And basically what that's going to do is make it so that your participants in your meeting can hear the video. So you're going to press present now and then a Chrome tab. And so once you click on that, it's going to present you with all your tabs you have open. So just make sure you know which tab has the video you want to share in it. And so I want this video, this tab, and I'm going to press share. Now, the students or participants will be able to view the video and also hear the audio. Okay, so here's just an example. You've got this. I'm going to help make education technology fun and easy to implement. So then I'm going to go ahead and pause that and close it. And then go back to my Google Meet. And I'm going to, once I'm done presenting the video, go ahead and press stop presenting again. All right, since I close it, it stopped presenting itself. So if you ever want to know if you're presenting, it will say presenting now or present now. So if you're presenting, it will say stop presenting. If you're not presenting, it will say present now. And you'll also have another window up here that says your icon and then presenting. So I'm just going to go over the features one more time. Here's the chat box where your participants can ask questions, you can respond. You just click down here and say like hello, and then you can press the send button, and then everyone in the meeting will be able to view those messages. Now, if you want to go back to the people icon, say, okay, your meeting is over, and you've asked the participants to leave, but they're maybe they didn't hear you or they're having issues leaving. Basically, you can just tell them, everyone, go ahead and click this red phone down here at the bottom, and that's how everyone can leave the call. They can also leave the call up here with the X. But I recommend just like the little red phone, leave call. If they're not leaving and it's time for the meeting to end, you can always remove the participant by clicking on this little arrow pointing down. And then 3 little buttons / icons are going to pop up. There's a mute button. There's a pin button to pin to the main screen. But basically, these are the 2 buttons you're going to want to be using. The mute, you can mute them or remove them from the meeting. So this is a good feature to use when your meeting's over and maybe there's some students who they're stuck and they can't leave by themselves. You just go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to remove you from the meeting, bye, and then click this button, and then it's going to close the meeting out from them. So I would make sure to do that before you end your meeting. So I'm going to remove my participant, and it just closes the window for them, ends the meeting, and you're going to go ahead and press remove. And then once no one else is in your meeting, it's safe to end the call. And so you would just then end your call with the little phone button, or you can close your window up top here as well. It's lagging just a little bit, so pretty soon this person will leave. So like I said, it's very important just to make sure that everyone has left before you leave. This has been Google Meet's introduction of how to use all the features in Google Meet. Oh, there's one more thing I want to show you. Okay, so now you can see that the person was removed. It says a little notification for you. So now you see that it's just you in the room. You can go ahead and end the call. But really quickly, I wanted to show you these 3 dots. These 3 dots are the more options button. And in these 3 dots, there's a few things you can select. One of them is how the people in your meeting are displayed. You can have it as a tile view. So you go to here to change layout. And then there is sidebar, tiled, and spotlight. I like to use the tiled one because then I can see everyone in the meeting. So I have tiled one clicked, okay? You also can play with these other 2 options, okay? So once you select it, then you can just go ahead and close it out. And so I think Google Meets is really easy to use. I think I love being able to put the link in Google Classroom. So go ahead and just end your call. And then, for example, if maybe it lagged out or you accidentally left the call, you can always rejoin. This button's really cool, and you can just rejoin real quick because sometimes, the internet lags out or you accidentally close the window. So just go ahead and press rejoin, and it's going to throw you back in the meeting. So that's a great button and option. If you were done with the meeting, of course, you would just close that window out and come back to the link in your Google Classroom the next time you want to open your Google Meet room. So this has been how to use Google Meet with Ms. Tech on EdTech Support. Thank you for coming, and I hope this was easy and fun to use. Let me know if you have any questions, and look out for my upcoming videos on EdTech Support.